What's up, Hoopers? It's Coach Alex from Think Pro Basketball, and in today's video, we're gonna go over the James Harden Euro step. Let's have a look. All right, Hoopers, well, as you just saw, we're about to work on the Euro step, the James Harden Euro step. I want to go over a couple of different ways, the way he does it regularly and then off of the dribble. Obviously, they're both being on the dribble, right? And then he picks it up and uses it. But I want to show you one where he also uses the dribble to go into his Euro step move. But we're going to go with the regular one first to start about it. All right, I want to give you a couple key points, so pay close attention and listen to the things that makes James Harden's Euro step so successful and useful. All right, so I got Buddy out here. Buddy's just the defender, right? So this is what makes James Harden, his Euro step, so useful and, impactful on the game in a way he gets to the free throw line and scores more points. So we know James Harden is one of the best scorers in the NBA, right? He gets to the free throw line just about as best as anybody in the game. So his Euro step, what he likes to do is if you get to the defender here, right? You never want to get too close to the defender where you're going to just continue to charge them and run them right over. You want to give your space a little bit, right? And that's the thing that James Harden does well. The space that he allows between him and the defender is perfect because number one, it allows him to go either way. He could give a Euro step and go this way. He could even plant off of that first foot, boom, and then instead of going that way, just slice you this way and continue on, right? Because of the space he's given himself to make the reaction against the defender. All right, but here's a couple of key things to think about with the James Harden Euro step. When you Euro step here, a lot of young players when they Euro step like to take that ball all the way over here, right? Which you're now making it a lot more difficult to finish at the rim because you're going away from it. And that's the thing James Harden does so well, is when he Euro steps, he's coming right at your hip. He's coming right through your arms to try to, number one, create contact to get a foul, but then still be able to finish at the rim. So when he Euro steps, it's here and it's right here, right by you. Look at that. Shoulder to shoulder with the defender to create some contact and to not allow them back into play. Because if I'm to Euro step and go all the way out over here, all this defender has to do is turn, take one step, and now they're challenging me at the rim. But if I can take a Euro step, boom, right? I'm coming at you, I take my Euro step move, and I go here. Now you're on my back, you're on my hip, and I can just go finish, okay? So make sure you take the space from the defender, close that gap. Don't give them a chance to get back into the play after you use such a great move. All right, Hooper, so the next thing we're gonna talk about with James Harden's Euro step is his ability to extend the ball, meaning that when he drives at the defender and he makes his move, right? A lot of players, they'll keep it tight. With James Harden, he puts that ball out in front. So when he goes here, he extends the ball, and that does one of two things for the defender. It makes him foul him or try to go for the steal, which ends up being a foul majority of the time. All right, but the other thing it does when you extend the basketball from the defender is it keeps it away from him. So if I've got the ball here and Buddy's back here, there's no way he can get this ball without fouling me, without grabbing me from behind, right? Because I've extended the ball, so all I have to do is go up and finish here before he can even react towards to make the play, all right? So we want to extend that ball. So when I'm coming at Buddy here, boom, I'm coming at you, and I extend that ball away or out, so if a help defender comes, they're going to slap my arms, and I still got to have the ability to get the ball up. So if you're comfortable and confident enough in yourself to make that play, go for it. All right, so what it will look like as when we attack, we go, and we finish. So we're exaggerating that extension of the ball when we drive here. So we get by, boom, we extend, and we put the ball up on the glass, all right? So think about, number one, your spacing, okay? Your spacing from you and the defender. You get too close, you're gonna run them over. You start too far back, gives the defender time to react. Number two, take up the space, right? Take up the space. Don't let the defender back into the play after you get by him. Number three, extend the ball. But with any Euro step, you have to sell that first step. So when I'm coming at Buddy here, I gotta exaggerate, plant it, and push off that first step. James Harden is good with his pace with it. He'll come at you fast and just blow right by you with it, or he'll hit you with the slow type of Euro step where he plants and then gets by you, right? So you have to sell that first step on where you're trying to go. That first step You want to make the defender believe you're trying to continue on the way you're going. So when I come at Buddy, I want to, right? I got to over-exaggerate that first step to make him believe, all right? So I want to show you the Euro step from James Harden right now in full speed so you can get an idea of what you should be working on. We're taking up the space, our timing from the defender, and exaggerate that extension on the ball, and of course, put the ball in the basket. Have a look in full speed. All right, Hoopers, well, now we're gonna move on to the next variation I was talking about. So James Harden is also good at going into his Euro step right off of the dribble. So there's a difference with this one and the last variation we just went over. The last one, we pick the ball up and then we take our 2 steps. With this, James Harden is very good at using his dribbles all the way up until he's ready to go into the Euro step. So what I'm saying is, he starts his Euro step with that last dribble he takes. So if I'm attacking Buddy here, I might set you up and then go right into it. Okay, so look, pay attention. When I come at you here and I give you that last dribble, right? That last plant here starts my Euro step. That's why I believe a great in and out move is perfect to set up your Euro step off of the dribble. So as I attack Buddy here, I'm here, quick. Right, with this, you gotta be quick so you can get by and create that advantage fast to score at the rim. All right, so one more time, I'm attacking hard, coming at him, boom. All right, so here it is. When I use the in and out move, I plant here, right? I plant off that outside foot, the same foot that the ball's in on this side, right? So I in and out, plant, push. Here we go. Plant, push, off the dribble. All right, again, you have to give yourself enough space. If I do it out here, the defender's gonna cut me off. If I do it right here, I'm out of control and I run the defender over, okay? So those are a couple things you gotta avoid. But I gotta attack hard, I gotta get here, boom, and finish. Quick, decisive. But this will allow you to maximize your dribbles all the way up until you're ready to score. Defender doesn't stop you. Of course, I'm just going around and easy layup, right? Simple as that. But if you want to use the Euro step off the dribble, you take it to that last bounce, you get by him. That's what allows James Harden to be so effective and dynamic with his Euro step ability. So let me show you this second variation in full speed. All right, Hoopers, well, that's it for today's video. A couple variations of James Harden's Euro step and some tips that will allow you to transition and put it into your game as well. If you enjoyed today's video, please do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and most importantly, click the subscribe button. Join Think Pro Basketball as we continue to try to give you the best on-court training possible to help you translate your practice skills into a real game situation. Now get out there and work on your game by hitting the gym, hitting the court, putting that work in, work on your Euro step to be deadly when you're coming at a defender full speed. And until I see you again next time, remember to always keep hooping.